Hello my friends, this is Richard, this is Games Freezer. Today we're back with another one of our 10-minute tasters. We're over on the PC today. We're playing The Secret of Weepstone, and it's a demo. So it's a game I've liked the look of for the last few months now. I've been looking at it thinking, oh, that looks like a good one, and they released a demo. So I'm going to jump into the demo for the first time and give you some first impressions. That's the point of the 10-minute taster. Take a game I never played before, give you some impressions, see where we go from there. So I'm going to click on New Game now.
Nestled in the shadow of its imposing, now abandoned keep, sits the dwindling riverside village of Weepstone. But things were not always so. For in times gone by, a man from the east, known only as Raal, grew to power, waging a relentless campaign westward. After crossing the mountains into the kingdom of Talesworth, he established his seat of power and constructed a stronghold from which to oversee his lands. He called this stronghold Weepstone Keep. Many wondered what compelled this mysterious and seemingly unstoppable warrior to end his bloody campaign in this place. But the years were good to Weepstone and its people, their harvests unfailingly robust, and their industries the envy of neighbors both near and far. However, Raal would not live forever, and upon his death, his lands passed to his eldest son, Byron, and thus began the troubled times. Long past are the seasons of plenty for Weepstone and its people, whose fields now sit barren, the people forsaken by the good fortunes they once took for granted. To the astonishment of many, Byron abandoned Weepstone Keep for a modest manor on a hill near the town, and forbade anyone to return to its halls. Now the town barely survives, mostly as an unwelcome stop along a trade route used by merchants too impatient to travel the hospitable roads of the south. Only the trapped or the desperate continue to call this bleak place their home. Our story begins here, on a night of ill omen, as the people of Weepstone have been called to the tavern for reasons unknown.
Ooh, yes. Great start. And great voiceover as well, by the way. Fantastic. Well, that's got me interested. Loving the art style, obviously.
Good people of Weepstone, I've summoned you here to discuss a matter of grave importance. My brother and your lord, Byron, has fallen ill.
Wow, just look at that art. I mean, that. I could just stare at that for the next 20 minutes and have a look to see what is going on. This is fantastic stuff. It really brings across the atmosphere, and just the way that some parts of the art are moving makes it even better. Very cool, very cool. Anyway, my brother and your lord Byron has fallen ill. Right, okay.
He is rarely conscious. His nights are fraught with fevered dreams and terrible nightmares. The healers know not what ails him. In his half-waking state, he mumbles incoherently of Weepstone Keep, the castle that our father built, our childhood home. I can only hope that it is there where answers may lie. Are there any among you willing to delve into that forsaken place to find the source of Byron's torment? I will not lie. There is undoubtedly great danger waiting for any who venture there, in the form of both man and beast. While the keep and its contents have been forbidden since our exile, I hereby decree that any brave enough to take on this task may enter, explore, and importantly, keep what they may find within its walls. Who among you will take up this duty? I need 6 volunteers. Please, I would rather not have my hand forced to choose.
Right, here we go. Journey to keep. Oh, do I? Oh yeah, wow, this is cool. I get to choose. So I'm choosing my party, right? These two seem interesting. They don't come as a pair though. Right, he looks like a good warrior, so I'm taking him. Ray Wyatt is a blacksmith. Middle-aged dwarven blacksmith exiled from the capital city of Talsworth for crafting items forbidden by the Guild of Artificers. When asked about his peg leg, the story changes every time. I didn't realise he had a peg leg. There it is. Future class dwarf. Right, he's volunteering.
I said I would stick to plows and horseshoes. But I still know how to swing a hammer. I'll go.
Good lad. Right, back out. Does that mean... I know, volunteer.
I said I would stick to plows and horseshoes. But I still know how to swing a hammer. I'll go.
Right, this girl here looks interesting, and she's holding a sword, so... Starla Beverly. Starla is known the day she would die since she was a child. At least that's what her cultist parents taught her. She ran away to avoid being their ritual sacrifice and maybe avoid her fate. Future class elf. Right, she's going to volunteer.
It is beyond me to make this choice. This path has already been chosen for me.
Okay. And who's this here? She looks like Evangeline Lilly. What does she? Who did she play in The Hobbit? Can't remember now. I've actually never watched those films. I've watched The Lord of the Rings, but never watched the Hobbit spin-off, as I've never had the time to put aside. Well, I probably have, but never got round to it. Anyway, I digress. Nixon is an elf and a baker in name, only as her shop was burned to the ground by a spurned lover. She's been trying everything she can to raise the funds to rebuild, unsuccessfully so far. Future class elf. Oh, she's unavailable in a demo. Oh, that's a shame. What about this dude here? Unavailable in a demo. Ah, okay. Street urchin. Seller. Right. He's unavailable. Village idiot. It would be easy to write Tatum off as a moron if he weren't for the fact that occasionally he's shockingly smart. However, the townsfolk have generally decided that every village needs an idiot, and sometimes they volunteer. Right, we're going with him because he's a fighter.
Okay. What's the key?
He sounds like a stoner. Right, okay, so... Oh, it's cool. I didn't notice that. You got the kind of flame above each one. Right, so how this geezer here, look. He's not available. End is nigh. Not available. Kids. Not available. Not available. Right, who is available? Egbert Graham. Once served as the cook of Lord Byron's father at Weepstone Keep, he loves only two things. His wife Della. A perfectly cooked meal, though mostly retired. He's been known to dust off his knives for a feast day. Volunteer.
I'm always one to lend a hand, but I'll have to see what Della thinks about it.
We know the keep better than most, Egbert. It's only right we try to help.
Ah, right. So they come as a pair. So I can choose this guy here, the kid. No one's sure where the kid is from. He's never spoken a word to anyone. Only those new to the town would be unwise enough to leave anything valuable unattended when he's nearby. He's a thief, street urchin. Right, journey to the keep. It is done. Be brave and report back. Here we go.
And so the unlikely party set out for the keep, arriving at the gates just as the evening light began to fade.
Well, this is cool. So I'm not in control here, but I like this. Oh, now I'm in control. Okay. WSD to move and use your mouse to look around. Cool, nice. Right, okay. So immediately I'm drawn to these kind of... That's just a stone statue,
I can only
right?
assume the formidable visage on this statue is Rahl himself. There seems to be something missing from this statue's hand, as though it's meant to grip an object.
Okay. Active. Ray Watts. Pull arm. Use item. Search for traps. Oh, good idea. When interacting, we can change. When interacting with objects, you can change which character is doing the interacting. Ah, so 30%. Some characters are better at certain things based on the attributes. 30%, 40%, 30%, 30%, 40%. Okay, search for traps. Telegram leans into the closely examine the statue. I'll roll a wisdom ability test privately. Click to continue. Ability test is based on a character attribute such as wisdom or strength. The character must roll under a percentage based on the difficulty of the check. For example, if there's a 30% chance of success, they must roll 30 or less. Oh, okay. So I've got to roll 40 or less. Sometimes a roll is done in private by the dungeon master, so the player will not know if they've succeeded or failed. Private roll. Telegram searches thoroughly and is confident there are no traps. Probably. Okay, right. So we want to probably find the thing that goes in the hand of this guy. Ah, look, there we go. Metal scepter that calls to mind Rail family crest. It looks like it belongs to something. Pick up. Oh, this is good. I love it. Right, give it to Della. Okay. So that's her hit points. And that's her armor class. Experience points, alignment, stats, strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma. Okay. So, stone statue.
One can only assume the formidable...
Yeah, I know that bit. Use the item on the statue.
The scepter snaps into place with a satisfying click.
Yeah, it did actually. You're right. Okay, pull arm. Okay. Telegram begins to pull the arm, triggering a badly concealed needle trap. Roll a dexterity ability test. 40%. See, I check for traps. Success. Telegram makes the dexterity test. The arm is lowered successfully. Right, looks like I could be in here. Although, into what exactly? Small healing potion. A small vial filled with crimson liquid, faintly glowing. When consumed, it restores 1 to 6 hit points. Pick up. Put in. Some items, such as potions and scrolls, are expendable. To use them, right-click them and select use. Many items are only usable during combat. When an item is used during combat, it will end the character's turn. Oh, cool. Nice one, Della. Nice one, son. Nice one. Della, let's have another one. Right, is there anything else to kind of interact with around here? Could actually do with the mouse viewing being a bit quicker. So it doesn't... like the sensitivity, I should say, of the mouse being a bit quicker. Right.
One can only assume the formidable visage on this statue is Raal himself. The left hand holds a small shield, while the right hand holds a lion-headed scepter.
Move this on.
The arm seems to be designed to act as a lever, and is already in the down position.
Oh, right, did both of them when I did the thing. Right, okay, do nothing. Okay, so, wooden door. We're off to the races. Press M to see a map of your location. Oh, this is cool. I love this. How good is this? Oh, that is the other door, right?
This stately but smaller hall seems to have served as a gallery of sorts. Crumbled detritus of carved busts and toppled plinths lie in shambles across the floor. The only remnants that hint at the original grandeur of this place are the large tapestries that still hang on the opposing walls, dominating the space.
I could listen to that voiceover for hours on end. It's really nice.
Before you spans a great mural dominating the entire stretch of wall. A man, most likely Rahl himself, sits astride his great warhorse. He brandishes an outstretched sword at the body of a fallen foe, flanked by his imposing host. Before you span... Depicted in the mural that spans the length of this side of the hall is the silhouette of a man standing in front of what looks like a calm pool of water. Though at first it appears to be merely a pool in a cavern, the exacting geometric carvings that decorate the hewn stone walls are of unsettling design.
Ooh. Nothing else in here by the looks of it. Intriguing and interesting. What's here? I need my map. Right, okay. Just making sure I'm not going down the same route. Wow.
This door is not locked, but it refuses all attempts to open it.
Can I pick it? Well, I could listen.
No discernible sounds come from beyond the door.
So say I
You attack
chose
the
to break
door,
it down.
but fail to cause any significant damage.
Ooh. Right, I'm calling a halt to the 10-minute taster right about there. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. Until next time, my friends, you'll be leaving me wandering these halls. Goodbye.